The national rugby 15s team left the country earlier this evening for Romania for a build-up friendly before travelling to France for the repechage tournament, the last chance for the Simbas to qualify for next year's Rugby World Cup in Japan. The team's preparations have been disrupted numerous times in the past few months by a go-slow by the players of unpaid allowances and the last-minute withdrawal of Namibia, who was set to meet Kenya in a build-up friendly.
As the Kenya Rugby 15s team went through their paces for the final time before they departed for Romania, they'll be reflecting on the difficult journey they have been forced to endure as they seek the last available ticket for next year's Rugby World Cup in Japan. Kenya will face North American rugby giants Canada, Germany and Hong Kong in the World Rugby repechage tournament in France, with the overall winner sealing the remaining spot in next year's World Cup. When Kenya failed to beat Namibia in the Africa Gold Cup in August, they were left with the repechage route to advance to Japan. KRU drafted an elaborate plan to prepare the team for the tournament. They had a budget of 60 million Kenya shillings and lined up friendlies with Namibia, Romania and the British Army. But the funds were not forthcoming.
We haven't had the best of preparations in terms of the funding that we have and so on. So for the shoestring budget that we've had, we thank you very much for the perseverance that we've had from the start of the training until now.
World Rugby came to the rescue, catering for the team's flights to Romania and France, as well as the Simbas accommodation. This left the union scratching their heads to source for funds for the team's allowances, as some of the players staged a go-slow over unpaid dues.
With our pay bill number, we've been able to raise 200,000 out of the begging bowl. That's not a mean achievement. Last week we held a dinner. Those that were able to come were able to raise 1.1 million.
In their initial budget, KRU drafted 5 million Kenya shillings for training allowances, 7 million Kenya shillings as bonus, and 3.2 million Kenya shillings for travelling allowances. KRU claims the Ministry of Sports has only paid lip service.
There is actually about 2 billion shillings sitting in a fund, but that money has not been transferred to the sports fund to be able for us to access the 2 billion. We were informed that this money is actually available. What is hindering the release of this money is an amendment to the Sports Act that is pending before Parliament.
For the technical bench, the financial struggles have compounded their chances to prepare the team adequately.
They're a very resilient bunch, this group of guys. There's been lots of setbacks, and the positivity that's still around the group's amazing.
The Simbas will be in Romania for a week before heading to France to face Canada in their opening game on the 11th of November, Hong Kong a week later, and Germany on the 23rd. The repechage winner will complete the list of 20 teams to compete in the 2019 Rugby World Cup in Japan. Bernard Ndong for Citizen TV.